Welcome to the Vader Reviews 2021 New Year's Special, featuring Darth Vader dad jokes. We discuss the triumphant return of Luke Skywalker, a little Mando grunge with a special music video, This Is the Way, Vader's top 3 Disney Plus Star Wars announcements, and more. And now, here's your host, the face of Star Wars himself, the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader!
This is Vader Reviews. We are honored that you would join us. This has been a big year for us here in the Empire, and what better way to bring in the new year than by wearing my Wizard New Space Threads to celebrate. I held a poll on Twitter to see if after nearly 3 years you all felt it was time for a face reveal. And by roughly a 60% margin in the Imperial Senate, the noble citizens of the Empire made their voices known, opting to keep my Sithy identity a secret.
I love democracy.
And while I am sure you have all been waiting to hear my thoughts on Luke Skywalker's return in the season finale of The Mandalorian, in the spirit of fun, I must first torment my boy with a few dad jokes once again. I've got some more wizard dad jokes for you. Why don't you come on out and hear them? Why did Yoda ask Mace Windu for money? Because he's always a little short. How do Ewoks communicate over long distances? Ewalkie-talkies. Why did Chewbacca get kicked off of the baseball team? He kept making too many Wookiee mistakes. What do you call an X-Wing pilot who does too many barrel rolls? Puke Skywalker. Where did you get your cybernetic hand? The second-hand store. Why is it hard to surprise me at Christmas time? Because I sent your presents. Why did the Gun lose the staring contest? Because Jar Jar blinks. Season 2 of The Mandalorian started off a little slow for me, I will admit, and sure enough, right when I took a break from reviewing episodes to make some festive videos for December, they brought back the one and only Temuera Morrison as the Mandalorian Boba Fett, in a way fans have always wanted to see him. Brutal, unforgiving, and menacing. Everything the most fearsome bounty hunter in the galaxy should be. But nothing could have prepared me for what happened in the season finale. Luke Skywalker has been a cultural icon since his introduction in 1977. A hero the world over whose struggles and journey have touched the hearts of audiences of all ages. Whatever our gender or nationality, people of every creed and from all walks of life could relate to his brilliantly crafted story, which is why he continues to inspire us all to this very day. For many fans, including myself, Star Wars and the character of Luke Skywalker himself hold a very special place in our hearts. So to see everything he fought for and achieved be utterly destroyed in the sequel trilogy was disheartening to say the least. Some say Luke's actions in the sequels were character growth, learning to deal with his anger and failure. But Luke had already learned these important lessons in The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, becoming a true Jedi, saving who most would see as irredeemable. So to have him fail, lose faith in everything he believes in, and not try to save his nephew when he senses the darkness growing inside him is not character growth, it is regression, which is why so many fans were hurt and even outraged. To the fans of the sequels, many of you are very angry over the treatment of Ben Solo in The Rise of Skywalker. With that in mind, this is how many fans, including myself, felt about the treatment of Luke Skywalker and all the original trilogy cast in the sequels. Seeing Luke once again as a powerful Jedi Master in The Mandalorian wasn't just about seeing him destroy Dark Troopers. For generations of Star Wars fans, this was the return of a character we have loved and haven't seen in 38 years since Return of the Jedi. What the season finale of The Mandalorian gave Star Wars fans, and Mark Hamill himself, was a chance to see our hero brought back in a way we have always dreamed of, but never thought we would ever see again. Which is why it had such a profound and emotional effect on so many of us. We all need heroes. They give us hope and inspire us to be the very best version of ourselves we can possibly be. Luke Skywalker is the everyman, teaching us we can achieve great things if we push through adversity and never give up on the ones we love. All you have to do is look up the myriad of reactions to his return to see how important Luke is to people of every nationality and walk of life. We all love Luke Skywalker, and I couldn't have been more thrilled to see the true Return of the Jedi on The Mandalorian, and I hope this is just the beginning of Luke's adventures moving forward. Thank you to Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Mark Hamill, and everyone at Disney Lucasfilm for making this Star Wars fan's dream come true. And what is a Star Wars special without a merry song?
so the same to me.
Now that the Christmas rush is through, I finally have time to discuss some of the Star Wars shows coming to Disney+, and it goes without saying, I am looking forward to more of The Mandalorian. But while the Ahsoka series is highly anticipated by many, here are the top 3 series I am personally excited to see. After seeing Temuera Morrison's performance in The Mandalorian, I couldn't be more excited to see the Book of Boba Fett, particularly since Robert Rodriguez is one of the series' producers. As a fan of anime, I was thrilled to hear about Star Wars Visions, a collection of 10 short films by celebrated anime directors. No one does world-building, action, or machinery quite like anime, so seeing the Star Wars galaxy through their eyes will be impressive, to say the least. What I am most looking forward to, however, is the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which takes place roughly 10 years after the events of Episode 3. What excites me is the return of Hayden Christensen in what is being called the rematch of the century. According to Ewan McGregor, he is thrilled at the chance to work with Christensen again, since they'll get to, and I quote, have another swing at each other. Seeing the two best saber duelists of the prequel trilogy go head-to-head once again, after their phenomenal Mustafar duel, will be everything I've ever wanted to see as a Star Wars fan, particularly since this time, Christensen will be in the iconic armor. But now, let's hear from TK255 concerning some unique Star Wars series he would like to see.
How you doing? TK255 here. You know, with Disney releasing a crap load of Star Wars stuff for the next couple of years, I figure, what's a few more, right? But who needs all that aggravation of coming up with original ideas? Forget about it. Pretty much every story's been done. So why be original at all? Who doesn't love a classic TV show, right? They could do Jedi Knight Court, or Jedi Knight Rider. A talking car wouldn't be too weird in Star Wars anyway. Plus, David Hasselhoff already fought with the lightsaber in a cheesy Star Wars ripoff movie years ago, so full circle, baby, it's like poetry, it rhymes. Or better yet, how about a show like Cheers, set in the Mos Eisley Cantina? We've never seen a Star Wars comedy before, unless you count Solo or the sequels. Am I right? You know I'm right, okay. Remember the Rockford Files? They could do a show like the Rockford Files, like, you know, a down-on-his-luck private detective played by, I don't know, Nathan Fillion or something. He's got to navigate his way through the seedy underworld of the Hutt clans and Black Sun. Or what about a coming-of-age sitcom about a group of Coruscant teens in the vein of Happy Days? Instead of hanging out at Arnold's, they could spend all their time at Dexter Jettster's diner. Ron Howard could even direct it. Or sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip. In a show like Gilligan's Island where, get this, Jar Jar Binks is the moron that snafus his fellow castaways' attempts to escape the planet they're stranded on. Am I a genius or what? I'm like Spielberg over here. I'm telling you, Disney, this is TV gold. And last but not least, an A-Team style series about a group of stormtroopers that grew a conscience and traveled the galaxy helping out the little guy. I'd want to watch it, you'd want to watch it, everybody would want to watch it. They should make me a creative consultant, I'm telling you, because these are the shows we're looking for. I guarantee it.
Interesting choices, to say the least. I suppose if they did make an A-Team series about stormtroopers, that would explain why no one ever hits anything during the shootouts. But in all seriousness, Disney and Lucasfilm aren't the only ones cooking up some totally wizard Star Wars projects. Along with our fan films, we are also working on future episodes of our Dragon Ball Star Wars mashup series, Jedi Z, for all you Toonami fans out there. With the help of special effects wizard Craig Knowles from the channel Deep Faker, we are boldly going where no Star Wars fan has gone before, with Star Wars Reciprocity, which tells the story of Galen Dukar, a Star Destroyer captain. Told in the style of an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, this mashup imagines what an officer might be like if he was as devoted to the Galactic Empire as Picard is to the principles of the Federation. We hope this will be an engaging film, to say the least. The Empire thanks Deep Faker for his invaluable help to make it so. We have also begun work on Star Wars Lost Tales, a what-if series where we plan to tell small stories outside of the regular Star Wars continuity. Here's the intro to give you a feeling of the tone we'll be going for.
There are many secrets buried deep in the journal of the will. Lost tales from a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But whether they are true, myth or legend, none can say. For it all depends greatly on your own point of view.
Needless to say, we are still hard at work on our fan film, Star Wars Fallen Jedi. We eventually hope to create a trilogy of Darth Vader fan films, set between the events of Episodes 3 and Rogue One. So as you can imagine, I'm a pretty busy Sith Lord indeed, particularly since we are still making weekly videos. This week's video was made possible by the generous support of Captain Matthew Nicholson and brand new hero of the Empire, Garrison Hobson. You are both a credit to the Empire, and your support is greatly needed and appreciated. If you would like to be a part of what we're doing here, donate to our PayPal today and become a hero of the Empire, so we can continue to bring you weekly videos and other exciting projects in the future. Thank you to each and every one of you who have supported us by donating to our PayPal, and to everyone who does their part to spread the word by liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. We really couldn't do this without you. The future is bright indeed here at Vader Reviews, and from all of us here, the Empire wishes you the happiest and most prosperous of New Years. May you and your families be safe, blessed, and in good health. Each and every one of us can do our part to spread peace and joy to the world around us, to make this a better year than the last. And if you're new here, join the Empire today. You not yet realize your importance. Share these videos, and together we will rule the internet. And always remember, you don't know the power of the dark side.